What's going on, guys? Bao here, back with some Bleach Online. So let's get into this. We got the new events out and we actually got an ultimate BP. Was not expecting that, honestly. Didn't think we were going to get one for another maybe 2 to 3 months, but we actually did get one. Unfortunately, I don't have any Vite, but if you do, you can obtain Berserk Renji. As you can see here, he is an Assaulter, and I guess his skills are pretty good if you do need an Assaulter. I mean, he's not going to be the best, but it will help out if you do want a free Assaulter as a character. And it does look like a ton of people actually want him, so yeah, we're going to be seeing maybe 10, 20, 30, something like that. We'll see how many people actually go for him, but either way, I'm not going to be able to get him. We do have some more events as well, and we got a Zanpakuto there. If you're going to be topping up, we do have the wheel as well. Basically, we have all the top up events, and then we do have the ultimate BP, which is, I guess, considered a free event, although you can pay for it. And then we do have the beach event, which hopefully we'll be able to get something out of. And that's basically about it. Was not expecting really an ultimate BP till maybe next month or the month after, honestly, but it has been a little bit of time since we actually had the one for the Zanpakuto. So I'm guessing maybe since they had a character in this one, they're either going to go with another character or they're going to go with the Zanpakuto. Normally, most of the times they throw up like 2 to 3 characters and then they'll have a Zanpakuto in there. So we'll see what happens. I believe some of the characters that were in the past Ultimate BPs are probably going to come back around. I don't think they've had Berserk Renji. I'm not too sure. I know they had Unohana and some other characters as well, so I can't really remember all of the Ultimate BP characters. Sorry, I just have too many games to remember stuff on, so I'm not too sure if they've had him. I know he's been in a ton of events and stuff like that, and I see him quite a bit, but I don't know if he's been in the Ultimate BP. If you do need an Assaulter, like you just have a regular one from the tavern, and you do have enough to get it, you might as well get it, because it is going to be better than anything you have. But if you have everything, like Yamamoto is going to be perfectly fine if you only need one Assaulter. So I would honestly wait for a support or a Zanpakuto. It just really depends. If you got Zanbun Sakura and you had enough to get another one in this one, there you go, you got an extra Assaulter if you do need one. Does look like somebody leveled up there, but I am going to be trying to level up Yamamoto. I did forget to do some stuff between episodes. My bad, it has been really busy, ton of stuff going on, and forgot to get some stuff done. But as you can see, we are almost finished with this. I will be trying to get this done hopefully pretty soon. We're probably going to go with the level 4s because that's going to be a lot better than, say, a level 12 or a level 11. Unfortunately, we don't really need the other character in there, which is Orihime. If you do need the support, you might as well go for it, but I don't really need it, so we're going to go with these stones to help us out with our characters. We'll be going for the level 4 one, then maybe try for the other ones, of course, but I'm not going to be spending my silver on that just yet because I want to max out Yamamoto first. But after I get that done, I will go and get those level 4s, which hopefully doesn't take too long, honestly. I mean, it just really depends how long this Yamamoto is going to take to level up. I mean, today we should be able to get maybe 2 to 3 levels, hopefully, just for the fact that I am going to be most likely pausing the video and going and doing a bunch of the tavern, so that way I can get a bunch of reishi to exchange in order to get them up. I should have done it a long time ago, but I might do about 50-40 million. Currently we're at 90 million. We do have some stuff in our bag to sell, so we'll probably hit 100 million, so I'm probably gonna do half of that. I could honestly just drop all of it on and get as close as possible to 110. It's not gonna get me to 110, but it's gonna get me pretty close to 110, probably 1.7, maybe 1.8. It just really depends on how lucky I get with the reishi, how many books I actually obtain, with about 50 million, you can maybe get about 1,000, maybe more, maybe less. It honestly depends on your luck. So you can go off of that if you are trying to get one of the characters in the tavern. So if you're trying to get like Aizen or one of the other ones in there, it's about 50 million per 1,000. Sometimes more, sometimes less. I honestly like just to bump it up to maybe 60 or 70 million just to be safe. So that way you always have enough. But if you want to just do it and try to go for it, it's about 50 million. That should get us, hopefully, since it is about 1,000 books. Probably not gonna get 1,000 because my luck on that thing is terrible. We'll probably get, we'll say 900, which I think there are 3 a book, so we should get quite a bit. Maybe get us what, like 300 of the books. I'll say about 100 stack is almost, no, it should be a level because we're still not at like 105 or something like that, because it starts getting a lot more expensive the closer you get to 110, of course. So like 100 to about 5 is going to be 100 stack per level. Maybe a little bit, it's going to start getting less as you get higher to 110. So I'm probably, I think I'm at level 102, so probably going to need about 8 to 9, maybe even, we'll call it even, I don't know, maybe 1,000 books? Would that be enough? I think 1,000 books would be way more than enough, but we're just going to say we need that just for the sake of the video, because I'm not going to do the math currently. I really don't want to get into it, but yeah, there is quite a bit of experience between each level, so at some point the 100 stack isn't going to give us a level, and we're going to have to use a little bit more than that, but we should be able to get up to 110. I could probably drop the full amount of our current silver, which would be 80 million. I mean, I think I have about 10 million in our bag, so about, maybe we'll just call it even 100 million. We could actually, I don't think that would get us up to 110, honestly. Yeah, I don't think that would get us up to 110 because I'm at 102. I think I'm pretty close to going up to 103, but even with that, yeah, it's probably not worth it. Basically, we're just completing the events, trying to get whatever else we can get done. I haven't actually completed Yamamoto's set, as you can see. There's no point in actually completing it because when we get to 110, it's going to have a whole different set, so I don't really want to change out the wisdom for strength. I know it would help out my BP quite a bit. I don't really want to mess around with that set because it's going to get switched out with the different sets, so there's no point in doing it. I mean, if you really wanted the extra what, maybe a couple thousand BP, you could do it, but I'm currently not going to go for it just for the fact that I know it's going to be a lot better later on. We did get way more than I thought. We got 14 million. So I did not expect that. We did hit 100, and we are also using our Vite. I have actually been using some of the Vite to level up the Evo on our characters, which I'll show you a little bit later, but I don't know what's going on with this backpack. It's like messed up, but I will be using the Vite probably for the next, I'm going to say probably longer than a week. I'm not too sure how long it's going to take us to get to 110, but for however long, I'm probably just going to be using all the Vite on trying to gain experience, so that way I can hit 110 on Yamamoto. Our main just hit 108, so that's pretty cool. I mean, we were already 110, so it's not the greatest, but we will try to get up to 120 with our main, so that way we can maybe reincarnate again, or I don't know what we're gonna do there, but we do want to try to get up to 120, try to get Yamamoto up to 110. I don't know how long that's gonna take. I'm trying my best. I'm probably just gonna start spending all my silver on that. Of course, I do want to keep some, so we'll probably save 20 to 30 million just in case I need silver for something. But I do want to finish that off, and then we'll probably switch over. I have been gaining some stones and stuff like that. We'll just continue to save them, just for the fact that most of the stones are pretty high. I know I need strength and stuff like that for Yamamoto, but we can worry about all that stuff when we actually get the final set on him and actually get everything done. So for now, this is what we're gonna get. We're probably gonna get close to almost 103. So we're currently at 102, almost 103. We do have some Vite to spend. Hopefully that does get us up to 103. I doubt it will, but we'll find out. And then of course we do have probably, I'm gonna say about 50 million. We'll drop half of what we have, 50 million on getting books. That should get us about 1,000 of the books, or not 1,000 of the books, 1,000 of the reishi, and yeah, we'll hope to get a couple levels off of that. But there's the evos for all my characters. I know, oh, she has one right there, so we're gonna put hers on. I know I should be getting these up a little bit more, but I kind of want to get my levels up first, so that way I can start using some of the sets and stuff like that. But yeah, we'll be working on him a little bit later. Let me actually go use the Vite real quick. Then we're gonna stop it, go do all the reishi stuff, come back and see what we actually got. So let me just go start this off so that way I can get it out of the way. Should be like 245. Doesn't look like we got any levels or else it would have popped, but we'll be right back. Alright, so we did finish our Vite. We did gain 500, which isn't too much. I'm probably going to gain a few more of those. No big deal. As you can see, we did spend a little bit more than 50 million, but we did gain 900 of the books. Like I said, my luck with this thing is pretty bad. I wasn't getting as many of the reishi as I wanted, so there we go. We did get quite a bit of the books. 100 stack gives us one level, another one does give us another level, and we should be able to get up to, I was gonna say 105, but we're just shy of 105, so we're gonna spend a little bit of silver here to get up to 105. So that means 5 more levels. I could actually technically drop the rest of my silver. Nah, that wouldn't get us there because it starts getting a lot harder after 105. So we could probably get up to like 108, I say, with the rest of our silver. But there it is, 105. We will continue to try to get this up to 110. So maybe in the next video you'll see me at 110. But yeah, that's going to be about it for this one. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know if you're going to get the ultimate BP. And we'll talk to you guys later.